Here is the Samsung Reclaim for the Sprint network. The Reclaim's claim to fame is that it is made from a lot of recycled materials and is itself highly recyclable. A lot of the plastics that were used come from bioplastics, as well as things like recycled soda bottles, and the phone itself can be recycled at the end of its life, and many of its components can be reused. So let's take a quick look at what this phone's all about. You can see it's a somewhat fat and chunky slider device, a messaging phone with a full QWERTY keyboard. Taking a look at some of the controls on the front, you can see we have send and end keys, speakerphone key, back key, as well as two soft keys, and a pretty normal looking D-pad there. All these buttons work pretty well. I certainly had no complaints with them. On the left side of the phone, we have a surprising 3.5mm headset jack here, hiding under there. Samsung rarely puts these on its devices, so that's a nice thing to see. And of course, we have the volume toggle here on the left. This also has good travel and feedback. On the right side of the phone, we have a dedicated camera key, a hatch covering the micro USB port. This is also a new thing for Samsung to use. It generally has a proprietary connector jack on its phone for charging and data transfer, and it's nice to see an industry standard micro USB charge port instead. We also have a hatch covering the micro SD slot. On the back, you can see it has a speakerphone. And of course, there's the camera hiding under the slider, and we've got a little vanity mirror here so that you can take pictures of yourself. One of the other interesting things about the Reclaim is that it has a full QWERTY keyboard. Looking at the keyboard, you can see it's very flat. It's also very smooth and a little bit slippery. And I have to say that personally, it was not my favorite keyboard. We've seen better keyboard designs from Samsung on other models. There's very little to differentiate as you move your thumb from side to side as to which keys you're actually on. But some nice things that it has are, smiley key, symbol key, email key, and text keys. Those are all shortcuts to those particular applications. So, for a phone that's made from mostly recycled products and can be recycled itself, though, the Reclaim does offer a lot and uses the Sprint one-click user interface. So let's take a look at that. The Reclaim uses Sprint's one-click user interface. So going through it here, we can see the basic home screen, and scrolling sideways, we can see the messaging menu pops up, the account details, personalizing the phone, personal shortcuts. These are all user adjustable. You can throw in shortcuts to anything in here, be that applications or web pages or so on. Of course, MySpace application, a Facebook application, Sprint's navigation application, a built-in Google widget, which is nice. You've got quick access to Gmail, Maps, YouTube, and other Google services. Always nice to be able to have a search bar that's accessible from the home page as well. And we've got, of course, the internet, which also has the Google search bar built into the top, as well as the Sprint home page and your own favorites and things like that. And then here's one thing that's unique to the Reclaim is how to be green. So here are some suggestions. In addition to the 5 simple things, there are also green guides, a green glossary, and all things to be green. These are links that Sprint and Samsung are providing so that you can find more information about how to be more ecologically friendly. And of course, you can see the icon here is a little green leaf in keeping with the whole theme. And then we're back to the home screen. So if you press the home screen, you hit the center button while here, then you'll get the full menu of the Reclaim. And from here, it's just a basic one-click user interface. You've got all the same things, access to all the tools and applications that you would on any one-click enabled phone. And that's basically what the Reclaim is all about. So Samsung Reclaim, a ecologically friendly messaging phone for the Sprint network, available soon.